Hello Virgo, welcome to my channel. We're taking a look at what's happening for the Virgo collective during the month of July. We're specifically looking at a past person for those of you interested in a past person. We'll also look at current person. So if there's a new energy, perhaps you're interested in the past person, but there's someone new that's come into your experience and you want some insight, whatever comes through from spirit with regards to that. And then I'm also going to take a look at what's happening for you guys in the area of money. Okay, so I'm High Priestess Elif. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, I hope you enjoy the energy. And perhaps your guides and keepers have led you here to receive some messages. I do channel my message. So I channel whatever comes through for me from spirit. I channel for the collective. I don't sugarcoat, I give it to you the way that it comes through. So take it as it resonates. Not everything may resonate because it is for a general collective and not everything's meant to fit. To my Virgo community, my subscribers, welcome back. So nice to have you once again. Thank you so much for your energy. I just want to thank you guys for all of your support on my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you for your likes, your comments. Those of you who have contacted me for personal readings, have signed up for my coaching program. All of your love and support, I appreciate it. Thank you for making it possible for me to do what I do and for making it possible for other people to receive these messages, people who may need to receive them, for them to have access to it. Okay, so I always ask that you guys settle into your intuition and ask your guides and keepers to guide you through the reading. It is important that you trust your own guidance system first and foremost. Use your intuition. If the message resonates, claim it without a doubt. If it doesn't fit, don't try and make it fit. It's for someone else. And if it triggers, it is for you. That's where your work begins. Okay, so I always ask that you guys take a few deep breaths. Settle into your intuition and ask your guides and keepers to guide you through the reading. Welcome them into your space. You've entered a sacred space. The Archangel in the north, south, east and west, they have their sacred flames burning. I give thanks to the spirits of air, earth, water and fire for helping me to channel these messages for my Virgo collective. Giving thanks to my guides and keepers for their guidance, for showing me what I need to see, for helping me to speak and to share these messages in a way that my collective is able to resonate with. And we give thanks to our guides and keepers for the guidance, for the love, and for these messages. Okay, I start all of my readings with a channeled meditation in which I open a channel for remote healing in the area of love and relationship for my subscribers. So you're welcome to tune into that. Right, Virgo, let's begin. For those of you interested in a past person, for my Virgos interested in a past connection, a past person, let's take a look and see what is happening for you in relation to this person. What is it that comes through? What is it that you need to know or should be aware of? Okay, thank you, Spirit. Okay, past person energies can sometimes it's not about a past, getting back together with the past person or even wanting them back in your life, just wanting to know if there's anything that might still be unresolved for you, might be unclear. Sometimes our past experience hold us back from moving forward. So sometimes looking at a past person reading is more about receiving the guidance that we need so that we can move forward than anything else. Okay, past person for my Virgo. Okay, so with this person, Virgo, the collective that I'm channeling for, this was a very, very painful breakup. This person betrayed you, stabbed you in the back, and there was a lot that was hidden. Spirit is also showing me that it was a hard pill for you to swallow, to come to realize that this person was not who you thought they were. So what I'm seeing here is a scenario of where you think this is your perfect match, your perfect person. You think you see value, you see potential in the relationship, that you just feel nobody else is able to see. You see it, you recognize it. And then this person betrays you. Secrets come out, things come out of the woodwork, that makes you realize that that maybe you didn't know this person at all. I do see that this is someone that kept a lot hidden from you. This is the energy of a covert narcissist. So someone, someone that appears to be perfect, has all the social cues down to the T, knows what people want to hear, knows what people want to see, and shows them that. But deep down, there's someone that's very, very dangerous. And you, Virgo, got to experience a taste of that, but not the fullness of it, because the universe was protecting you. You were stuck on an idea, on a version of this person that you wanted to hold on to, and that eliminated everything else. It really blinded you to who this person really is. And Spirit wants you to know that if you think that what you experienced was terrible, and it might just have been a big mistake, that was only the tip of the iceberg of what this person is capable of. This person absolutely this was devastating for you. This person completely spilt, disregarded, abandoned, betrayed everything that you offered here. Not through a mistake, but because this person just lacks real compassion, real depth, real appreciation. Your feelings, to someone like this, your feelings are only a priority if it gets them what they want. But when it comes to your feelings versus theirs, or them getting what they want, your feelings come second. This is your person this is a hard one, because this is the kind of person that absolutely love bombs you, says all the perfect things, does the perfect things, makes your family and friends fall in love with them. Something is very, very, there's a major disconnection here with this person on the inside, and something is seriously, seriously unwell for this person. With this person. There's so much that is hidden, and this person hides this part of themselves because it's not going to, revealing it is not going to serve into their manipulation. This is a manipulative person, very, very dangerous. And I feel as though the universe has done you a huge favor to show you who this person is, and a part of you still doesn't want to believe it. This person's main priority is their own well-being, their own stability, and money matters more to this person than anything else. The status, the money, how people see them. This person, there is some sort of addiction here, and Spirit is saying to me that there are other things, other behaviors that they hide, that they have no control over. For some of you, a bit of this might have revealed itself, and for others not. The fullness of this has not even been revealed. Your idea of this person has been, you've put them on a pedestal. That's what they really loved about this relationship. But the thing about acts and the thing about pretense cannot last. The cracks begin to show. Yeah. Lots of conflict here. This person could have been juggling you with other people, not even just one other person. This past person could have been juggling you with other people, having these passionate encounters with other people, and I feel as though this has been a part of the betrayal here. They feel very burdened because for some reason they feel as though they get close to what they want, and then they just seem to be missing the boat. And it's because this person will never be able to really connect with the joy and the value and the satisfaction of anything that the universe brings into their experience, because they're so extremely disconnected within themselves. This is someone that is not well. It's hidden. This is someone that is very, very dangerous. And Spirit says to me, you have been protected. You have been guided towards your own inner stability, your own inner security, and you've been protected from something very, very dark here by having this person moved out of your experience. It's time to reorganize your values and what it is that you want and what it is that you're looking for in someone. And to recognize that the potential to meet those values is not the same as the capacity, the now capacity and willingness to meet those values. But Spirit wants you to know that you might feel as though you've lost something here. This was you dodging a bullet. It's not going to resonate for everybody. If it's your story, it's your story. You absolutely know it's your story. Okay? Let's move on to the current person. For those of you who have a current person, someone new that might have come into your experience, or someone that you are currently in a relationship with, what is it that my Virgo collective needs to know? Do I need to take these cards? Okay. What is it that my Virgo collective needs to know regarding this current energy? Wow. Okay. So, this is something new, something fresh, something refreshing. This relationship, this connection feels nice. It feels refreshing. It feels like you might have met the person, the kind of connection that you've been searching for, that you've been thirsting for a really long time. And this person has decided to take a leap of faith towards you, and it makes you a little bit nervous, Virgo, because you're wondering, why does it seem like they are so eager? There are no inhibitions. But it's because this person sees your value. This person considers you to be a divine counterpart, a soulmate, a very profound connection. This person recognizes the value of this connection and has absolute clarity about what it is that they want, and they are able to clearly see and communicate with you their capacity to see you for who you are. For some of you, this is a relationship where you guys, where this is a past person, your past person coming back around. now seeing your value and willing to express that, letting you know they're willing to take a leap of faith. You're feeling guarded, especially if the past person reading's energy resonates with you. You have good reason to feel guarded. I do feel like for some of you, this is something that you might have ended in the past, and now you're considering giving this another chance, or this person things you broke up with this person and this relationship is coming back round, as if you're considering giving it another chance or another go. I definitely feel like for some of you, I'm picking up two streams here. For those of you who resonate with the past person reading, and this is somebody completely new, things feel quite intense. This person is really eager to come towards you, sees your value. You're feeling a little bit guarded. Something, your intuition is letting you know something's not quite right. There is something, your intuition is onto something, and I do see that this is probably something that's not going to be long term, even though it feels there's a lot about the connection that feels very intense. But I see something coming up that makes you feel like you need to walk away from this, like maybe it's not right for you. If this is your past person that's come back around, and the past person reading resonates with you, then even though this feels like this could feel to you like a twin flame or soulmate connection, Spirit is showing me that this could be a karmic. It might feel like a soulmate twin flame connection, but this is a karmic connection. If this is your past person that's come back around, and you're giving this another chance, and you resonate with the past person reading, then this adds to that. Yes, they see your value. Yes, they're willing to take a leap of faith towards you because of what you offer. And remember, this person, as I said in the past person reading, to them it's about taking care of themselves and having their own back. It's not necessarily about whether they are in a place to give you everything that you want. They will tell themselves they can, because through action, yes, they can do all the things you want. They can provide all the things you want. But what's going on the inside? What's going on the background? What's going on behind your back? I feel like if you resonate with the past person reading, and this is you, your past person wanting to rekindle with you, or you've been considering that, this is the kind of energy of someone that would lead a double life. So that's just a warning for those of you who resonate with the past person reading. If this is someone new that's come into your experience, Spirit is letting me know that it's not necessarily a karmic situation, but it is not your profound divine connection that is going to last and last. This person is coming to help you work through and help is coming to provide you with what you need to really let in your capacity for true love, because there is a lot of healing. There is a lot that you need to be aware of yourself because of your past experience. I want to pull cards for my Virgos that have been with their person for a while, and the past person reading doesn't resonate. Okay. Remember now, guys, you need to use your own guidance system. So obviously, if what I've read to this point doesn't resonate, you've been in a long-term relationship with your person, and none of the traits that none of the story that I've told up to this point makes any sense to you, then the cards I'm pulling now is for you. For my Virgos that are in a committed long-term relationship, and they've not been betrayed by their person, but they still feel the need to be here. Perhaps they just feel something's not quite right at the moment. They just want guidance. Let's see if Spirit has anything for you. Look, the reality is if you're in a happy, loving relationship, there's no need for you to be here, right? But I'm still feeling like there are some of my Virgos who are in a long-term relationship, and they just not feeling as secure as they'd like to currently. And so this is, I'm pulling these cards for you guys. Okay. Okay, so for you guys, there are some questions that you've been asking. There are some things that you are not clear about or certain of when it comes to your person. They've not been communicating anything, and you're not quite sure how to, if it's just in your head. You will be receiving some communication from them. You just need to learn to listen. Pay attention to what your person's saying. Don't listen in order to respond. Listen to witness, to really hear what this person's saying, with an open mind and an open heart, because they will be sharing some things in different sort of ways, so you need to listen carefully. I think that what's been coming up, the tension between you and your person has been about money. It's also been about feeling that they're holding back a little bit. They're not as open to share with you and give you and spoil you in the way that you'd like. And Spirit wants you to know that the area in your relationship that your person is wanting to work on, needing to work on, and that you need to work on, is your wish fulfillment. You need to shift your focus from having your wish fulfilled by your person, and you need to stop feeling as though you need to meet all your person's needs and their wishes. You need to learn how to fill your own cups. I always use this term. You have to learn to fill your own cups. You have to realize that you are the creator of your reality, that you are the person, you are the only person that can let in the joy you want, the appreciation you want, the satisfaction you want, the fun you want. You've got to let that in by becoming a vibrational match to it. You need to learn to be emotionally secure within yourself, emotionally independent, emotionally fulfilled. Connect to the love that Source has for you, and you won't need to be filled by your partner or by anybody else. Some things are going to change in your relationship. You feel as though you might have to let this go, or your person might be on their way to letting go. There is a letting go that needs to take place, a releasing that needs to take place. That doesn't mean that you guys necessarily split. For some of you, it will mean being apart. And for others, it'll mean that you just delve into your individual separate journeys whilst you're still in the relationship. And that depends on the strength, your own inner strength of the individuals and of your connection, of your relationship. Sometimes people need to grow independently. And some couples can do that together and others can't. Others need to do it separately. But this is more about you releasing some concepts and constructs that have that are very ego-based, that keep you imprisoned in your head and is really robbing you from being happy. Your mind is creating your unhappiness, is basically what I'm saying, for those of you who resonate with what it is I'm saying. These are those of you, these are for my Virgo collective who are in a long-term committed relationship, very possibly marriage. It feels like a marriage if it's not a legal marriage. Wanting the passion to be reignited, knowing that it's time for you guys to find new passions in your relationship for one another. Okay. This is about accepting and trusting that Source has your back, and that the direction that your relationship moves into now is for your best, is for the best of both of you. It's about releasing control and being willing to love your person unconditionally if he or she is worth it. Okay? And if you are worth it, because love is the gift we give ourselves. Of course, if the past person reading resonates with you, then what I've just said now doesn't matter, because you can't be in a situation where you're being betrayed, where you're with someone that shows you everything you want to see, but you can't. There's a lot hidden. Their priority is, it's a tough one, because we can often misunderstand. It's important to be selfishly focused, because when you're self-full, that's when you can point to other people's cups. But when you are constantly searching for your success externally, by any means that is possible, and you'll wear any mask so that you can manipulate people to get them to do what you want so you can get ahead in life. But you don't have a true connection with your inner self. You don't have a true connection to the life force of every experience and every situation, because that doesn't matter to you. Then you will never be able to connect with the full joy and satisfaction of anything that the universe gives you or anybody else gives you. So if you find that the past person reading resonates with you, and you might think that person is your twin flame, or you might think that no, that person might be a profound match, and maybe what I'm saying is not the full truth, I recommend you get a personal reading, because it's really hard to say when it's a general reading. It could be different for each and every individual. But if the past person reading resonates with you in any way, and it meets up with the current person reading where you've decided to rekindle, maybe you think it's your soulmate or your twin flame, and now you guys are reuniting and you need to grab it with both hands, get a personal reading to make sure. Because the energy I picked up in the past person reading is not a good one. It's not going to end well. Okay. Let's take a look at what's happening for my Virgo in the area of money. What's happening for Virgo with money? What is it that you need to know during the month of July when it comes to your money matters? Your personal currency. Money is symbolic of your personal currency. Are you giving too much of yourself away? Are you valuing yourself? Are you valuing your time? Are you valuing your energy in the way that you should? Okay, so I see here, Virgo, for this collective, there's been a lot of loss in the past. A lot of financial loss. Yeah, and this has led to a lot of stress and anxiety. I do see that there's been a great loss financially for this collective, Virgo, who was dealing with possibly an air sign. Well, somebody that's very, very egotistic, very, very much, and you probably got involved with this person because they seem to have such a good brain for business, for managing money, or they gave you the impression that they do with their mouth, their words. This is someone that's very, very, that speaks very eloquently, seems to know everything about everything, has answers for everything, and this is how they gained your confidence. And this has led to you having great loss, being betrayed and experiencing great loss. And now your confidence has been very, very badly affected when it comes to money. And your trust. But Spirit is saying, be aware and just acknowledge that going into this, you already had some trust issues. Now this feels as though it's impacted it. So what does it show you? What is the universe bringing to you? Trust. The subject of trust needs to be worked on. The subject of trust needs to be addressed. And it's not something that you can find in other people outside of yourself. So you can't overcome trust issues by finding someone you can trust. Because whilst you're a vibrational match to the lack of trust, you having trust issues means that you have a vibration active within yourself that is distrusting. So there is a vibration that is equivalent to immense lack of trust. So how are you going to attract someone that you can then trust? It doesn't happen that way. It doesn't work that way. You have to recalibrate. You have to do this work here. You have to work on the vibration that you have active within yourself. You have to work on those issues here. You have to develop the trust in your relationship with yourself first and foremost, and that makes up the building blocks. It does help to do this work with a spiritual coach. It does help to be guided through these processes, to be taught how to do it, because there are techniques, there are tools, there are processes, there are ways. And of course, that gets you to where you want to be way faster. But we do have a tendency, and I acknowledge this, where we don't want to, we just think things are going to get better on their own, and they don't. They don't get better on their own. If we don't go out and find the food, prepare it, and feed ourselves, we're not going to receive nourishment, because this is the world we live in. We live in a 3D reality because we want to have the experience. We want to have the experience. We want to have the journey and not just the destination. So part of your experience is about letting yourself be supported, letting yourself receive the teachings and the guidance that helps you to remember how all of this works. Otherwise, we just keep recycling our experiences and we keep attracting the same experiences until we eventually get fed up with it and realize, you know what? It's starting to make sense to me. This is not just going to change on its own. There is a pattern here. There is a cycle. I'm the common denominator. So let me actually get to work. Let me make the investment. Let me speak to the people. Let me get the guidance. Let me get the help. Okay. If you already have been through those, if you've already received coaching, you've already received teachings, you've done workshops, you've done the processes, then simply implement them. You need to clean up your personal currency. Your relationship with money needs to be dealt with, and the key element that you need to focus on is trust. And then you'll be able to turn things around. But where you are at the moment, you're in your head, you're stressed, you find yourself arguing with yourself in your head, you don't know who to trust, you don't know how to fix this, you just feel resentment, you feel bitter, you've been betrayed, and you don't feel like the world is a safe place, and therefore I've given you the advice that I've given you initially, Virgo. So you can turn this around. I know this has been a bad experience for you. If it resonates, of course. If it doesn't, it's not for you. It's not your story. Okay, Virgo, so that is your message. I wish you well. Do what is best for you. If you'd like to get a personal reading, then you're welcome to contact me. My email is in the description box below. If you'd like to get some spiritual life coaching, you'd like to be guided through your own personal processes to help you overcome certain challenges in your life, you can also contact me through the very same email. Do what is best for you, Virgo. Have a beautiful month. Take care of yourself. Remember that you are love and light first and foremost before everything and anything else. You are the most important thing, the most important person in your experience. And if you are well, all is well with you. Love and light. I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.